Okay. Welcome to the D. Louise book series. I'm Christina KRSTINA. This is where we read books, talk about books, no special effects, no theme music, none of that fancy smancy stuff going on here. And this is Unboxing Sunday. I should start counting them. But I think, don't quote me on this, I think this is mostly a box of nonfiction. And some of it's history, some of it may be biography, some of it I have no clue. We will go through it and we will discover what's in it together. So, let's do this. Some of these books are really old, or at least they look really old. I have no idea. And some of them are newer. So let's just go through the older stuff because they're closer to me. Or should we do the newer stuff? Let's do a couple of the newer items first. Don't you just hate the lighting in my house? Alright. Oh, this is cute. The Power of Thank You. Discover the Joy of Gratitude by Joyce Meyer. Make a new and firm commitment to be more thankful than you've ever been. I believe that words thank you contain power that change your life. I have concentrated on being thankful for a long time, and I can testify that thankfulness releases joy in our lives, has a powerful effect on our prayers, and keeps us focused on positive aspects of our lives. It's a good attitude. It's good. Leave good comments in people's videos. No negativity. If you can't say something nice, please don't say nothing at all, but be nice. Think positive. John Stossel, Myth, Lies, and Downright Stupidity. Get the Shovel. Why everything you know is wrong. He wasn't... Who did... Oh, that was Rivera that did Al Capone's thing. Proving that learning can be fun, John Stossel flays wisdom with startling research and straight talk. How old is this? 2006. It's been a while since I've seen him. Oh, shoot. I just dropped a book. All right, let me see what this says. Small Miracles for Women. Extraordinary Coincidence of Heart and Spirit. YITTA HALBERSTAM and Judith Leventhal. We got a blank back. Have you ever experienced a moment when a seemingly random event suddenly became meaningful, even miraculous? You're not alone. In the new collection of 50 true stories from this popular series, you'll hear from women who've lived through extraordinary events that stretch the limits of coincidence. Against the Grain, Bill Courtney. A coach's wisdom on character, faith, family, and love. Should I change this to religion books? Bill Courtney is a familiar name who those who saw him in Undefeated, the Oscar-winning movie about the high school football team he coached in downtrodden section of North Memphis. Now in his first book, Courtney describes the key principles, including service, civility, leadership, character, commitment, and forgiveness that have helped young people and adults to live better and more fulfilled lives. Oh, Lord. Wolfpack, R.B. Wambach, How to Come Together, Unleash Our Power, and Change the Game. The Power of Unplugging One Day a Week. 24/6. Internet pioneer and renowned filmmaker Tiffany Shane takes us on a provocative and entertaining journey through time and technology, interested in a strategy for living in our 24/7 world, turning off all screens for 24 hours each week. This practice she's done for nearly a decade with her husband and kids, 16 and 10, has completely changed their lives. Yep, it might. OMARION, Unbothered, The Power of Choosing Joy. From beloved entertainer OMARION comes a profound redefinition of what it means to live a good life, revealing the king of the unbothered secrets to the wholeness, love, and power of joy. A boy band superstar, OMARION lived the classic life of fame and success in the spotlight. Yet today he is grounded, spiritually engaged father and artist whose popularity continues to grow in his stunning debut, Unbothered. This is new, 2022. This looks good. A pocket full of history. 400 years of America, one state quarter at a time. Jim Knowles. These quarters are not so much about who we are or what we are, but rather a reflection on how we think of ourselves. They identify what we cherish and value, while many of these coins offer look back, many others point the way forward. The Angel in My Pocket, a story of love, loss, and life after death. When SUKEY Forbes loses her 6-year-old daughter, Charlotte, to a rare genetic disorder, life as she knows it is shattered. Devastated as she is, though, Forbes knows her own life is not over, and she searches for ways to come to terms with her daughter's death and recover a full, meaningful life for herself. Robert Fulgham, Maybe, Maybe Not. Second Thoughts from a Secret Life. Such is the philosophy that has built Robert Fulgham's All I Really Need to Know I Learned in Kindergarten. It was on fire when I laid down on it, and the international bestsellers. All I Really Learned in Kindergarten occupied the #1 spot on the New York Times bestseller list for 96 weeks. Okay. Kidding Ourselves, The Hidden Power of Self-Deception. Joseph T. Hallinan. I guess this is spiritual. Here I thought it was biographies. It's more healing or spiritual unboxing. I tell you, I don't know what's in these boxes before I open them up. To some degree or another, we all misjudge reality. This can be as simple as our perception of distance or of time passing, but these little gradations in perception are much more widespread and subject to change than we realize. These acts of self-deception infiltrate and influence every major aspect of our lives, personal, social, and professional. Okay. Oh, good God. Maria Shriver, Just Who Will You Be? Just Who You Will Be is a candid, heartfelt, and inspirational book for seekers of all ages, inspired by the speech she gave. Maria Shriver's message is that what you do in life isn't what matters. It's who you are. It's an important lesson that will appeal to anyone of any age looking for life has meaning. Yes, ma'am. Beyond Champions, a playbook for winning at life. Face to Face, The Art of Human Connection. This has got the good paper. Much of Brian Grazer's success, #1 New York Times bestseller, Academy Award-winning producer, father, and husband, comes from ability to establish genuine connections with almost anyone. In Face to Face, he takes you around the world and behind the scenes of some of his most iconic movies and television shows: Beautiful Mind, Empire, Arrested Development, American Gangster, and 8 Mile. Life Writer, Heart, Body, and Soul, and the Life Beyond the Ocean. Laird Hamilton. Millions of increasingly seek happiness in fads and self-help books, reaching upward every day towards some enlightened state that we wish to attain. Surfing icon Laird Hamilton is more intent on looking forward and appreciating the brilliant creatures we already are. So, self-help, Inspirational, religious. Anybody got a title for this podcast? Let's see. The Golden State Kiesling. Daphne has had enough. A young mother bucking under the weight of being a single parent. Her Turkish husband was forced to surrender his green card. She flees for her sensible but strained life in San Francisco and heads for the high desert of Alta Vista with her toddler Honey. They take refuge in a mobile home, Daphne and Herod, in the hopes that the quiet will bring clarity. But clarity proves elusive. Instead, Daphne is anxious, drinks too much. She wanders the town looking for anyone and anything to punctuate the long hours alone with the baby. Among others, she meets Cindy, a neighbor who is active in the state of Jefferson secession movement, and befriends the elderly Alice who travel to Asta Vista as she approaches the end of her life. Okay? The darker night, the brighter the stars. A neuropsychologist's odyssey through consciousness. Okay. Pastime. Baseball as history. Jules Tigert. In Pastime, TYGIEL gives us a seat behind home plate where we catch the ongoing interplay of baseball and American society. We begin in New York in 1850s where pre-Civil War nationalism shaped the emergence of national pastime. We witness the true birth of modern baseball with the development of elaborate statistics, the brainchild of English-born performer Henry Chadwick. Chadwick TYGIEL creates the sport's historical essence and even parted a moral dimension to the game with his concept of errors and unearned runs. Take Your Shoes Off. One man's journey from the boardroom to Bali and back. Top tech exec Ben Feder was highly successful CEO of Take-Two Interactive, publisher of the monster hit video game Grand Theft Auto, but his hard-charging, high-performance business life was taking a toll on his personal and family well-being. That's when he made the bold and career-threatening decision to take an 8-month family sabbatical in Bali. Patrick O'Brien, HMS Surprise. Third in the series of the Auburn Maturin adventure, this book is set among the strange sights and smells of the Indian subcontinent in the distant waters plowed by the ships of the East India Company. Aubrey is on the defensive, pitting wits and seamanship against an enemy enjoying overwhelming local superiority. So what am I supposed to call this? I have to think about this. All right, now, the rest of these are old. All right, let's see. A Life in Our Times, Memoirs, John Kenneth Galbraith. Many have been close to great events and great leaders. Few have combined the proximity with the ability to write effectively, amusingly, even brilliantly about those events and people, about the great moments and the low moments. In the urgent years of the Great Depression, Professor Galbraith concerned himself with agriculture in Canada and with agriculture and economics at Berkeley. After a year of teaching at the University of California, he served briefly in FDR's administration and then went to Harvard. Okay? I gotta write these down. Oh, good God, this weighs a pound. Oh, good God, this has to weigh 5 pounds. I swear it has to weigh 5 pounds. This sucker is heavy. History of the United States since 1865. This thing is heavy. $1964. Okay. Sucker is heavy. Moscow Farewell, George FEIFER. The narrator of this book comes to Moscow like a handful before him as an American graduate student. Soon, however, an inborn restiveness and almost forgotten family heritage pull him out of the eddies of university life and into the rude, vicious current life he's sweeping around him. Damn it! I've got a cat in the box and I don't have a phone to take a picture. Ah, damn it. Oh well. Khrushchev remembers. Okay? Ah, Russia, the Soviet Union today. I don't know how old this is. 1977. I have no idea. Harry S. Truman. 1972, first edition. Think it's worth a couple pennies? Uh, oh, good God, this one weighs a ton, too. Peter the Great, His Life and World. I don't know how anybody could hold this to read it. It's way too effing heavy. It's very heavy, and it's got a font of 2. $19.80. Thing is huge. Ah, let's see. Churchill. It's all pictures. $1974, first edition. And the last book, I'm not exactly sure. It's been through the ringer, obviously. David Halberstam, The Best and the Brightest. Uh, 1972. Ah, that's it. That's the end of the box. So, anybody's got any ideas what the title of this video is? It's non-fiction, maybe, sort of, kind of, self-help, sort of, kind of, religious, sort of, kind of. I have no idea. I'll have to think about it. I sign a strip. Ah, have a good day.